Hi, this is Mark from LongIslandWatch.com, and today we're going to be discussing some new Orient releases for the summer of 2016. And I had read a comment out there, I believe it was on Reddit, and the person had purchased the Moderno, which is this one right here, and had said, well, they bought a watch sight unseen and there were no reviews online, so I figured why not take the 2016 summer rollout, and we'll do a brief video and I'll show you each model in turn. So I'm going to start with the one I just discussed. This is the Orient Moderno. It comes in two flavors, a white dial and a black dial. The white dial's got the blue hands, the black dial's got the silver hands. Both have an open heart. It's the same watch, just different dials and hands. And we'll zoom in here on the white one, because this is the one, the blue hands just contrast with the dial so nicely. And you can see the dial has nice patterning, chapter ring, luminous hands. It's more of a dress watch. It's moderately sized. This is the DW00 series. This watch is 39.5 millimeters in diameter. That's from here to here. It's around 12 millimeters thick, and it's about 44 millimeters, from lug tip to lug tip. That's a dimension a lot of people like to see in a watch, so they get an idea of how it's going to lay across their wrist. Exhibition case back. Now, something that's interesting to note, and you can see it right on the top there, this watch is indeed made in Japan. And if you watch my video on Orient watch part numbers, you'll know that that's what that S stands for in the front. That S denotes it's made in a Japanese factory. So this watch is indeed fully made in Japan. As the tag says right there, it's also got a sapphire crystal, so you will not scratch it unless you encounter a diamond. So it's very nicely done, a good watch for someone not looking for something that is tremendous. A smaller wristed individual, will find this appealing. It's a beautiful bracelet. I'm not going to rip the plastic off, but it is a push button deployant. And then, as I said, it comes in the black. The black is very similar. I don't know if you can see in the light. It's got patterning on the dial as well. Silver hands. Luminous. So being a dress watch, doesn't pop all that much in the darkness, but that's not what it's really made for. Keeping up with the slightly smaller theme, next up is the Orient Analyst. This is model numbers ER1U. This is also a 39 millimeter watch. It's about 10 millimeters thick, and from tip to tip on the lugs, it's around 44 millimeters. This is also made in Japan. So again, we'll start with the white one. We'll zoom in on it and I'll tilt it, and you can see the patterning on the dial. It's very well done again. Really, like watches from yesteryear that they turned on rose engines. I mean, the work on the dial is exquisite. It's got silver hands. There's no luminosity on this one. Exhibition case back again, and made, I'll tilt it a little bit, made in Japan. You can see the Orient movement at work there. Similar bracelet to the Moderno. Pull it back. Polished links. Push button clasp. And then the black one. Same exact watch, same hands, same color hands. The same patterning on the dial, just this time it's in a black version. And now jumping up a bit in size, we come up to the Orient Agent. This is model numbers ER02. These are 41 millimeter watches. They're around 11 millimeters thick. And tip to tip on the lugs, they are 47 millimeters. So these will wear a bit larger. They are also made in Japan. And if I zoom in there, bring it up to the camera, you can see the tuxedo striping on the dial. Chapter ring, beveled. Beautiful blue hands to contrast the white dial. They really pop off of it. Applied indices. Orient automatic movement. Push button deployant clasp. bracelet. And then in the black dial version. Same watch, just different colored hands, different colored dial. Made in Japan. Automatic movement, see-through back. You know, all of these watches are extremely affordable. For a made in Japan piece, usually for made in Japan in Orient, you have to go to the M-Force line or the Orient Star line. These are all part of their Premier line, and those are all made in Japan. And we'll finish it up with the Orion Apex. This is ETOQ, is the model series. These are 45 millimeters in diameter, 12 millimeters thick, and 50 millimeters from tip to tip on the lugs. These are not made in Japan models. These are a little bit different. I'll start with this because I think this maroon dial is gorgeous. It's got a built-in slide rule. As you can see, you can turn it via the crown up here. And then a 24-hour indicator on the top left, and that arrow will denote what the time is in 24-hour format. Day of the week indicator, the date. This watch does have luminosity. And it's another Orient automatic movement with the display back, push button clasp, standard oyster style bracelet. And now here is the same watch but in a black dial and on a matching leather strap with red contrast stitching. PVD signed buckle. Exhibition case back. Very nice. Nice sports watch. You know, the other ones were mostly dress watches. I think this is definitely more of a sports watch. This has been Mark from LongIslandWatch.com showing you the Orient 2016 summer rollout for Island Watch. If you like this video, please like it. If you do not subscribe to our channel, please do so. I'm going to try to do one video or so a week as time permits, and to try to make them more and more interesting. If you have any questions or comments, please sound off down below, and I'll be sure to address every comment individually. Thank you very much.